My name is Ludwig Benner. Everybody knows me as Ludi, as in Ruby and Judy and all that. Anyway, my wife and I have been Lutherans, lifelong practicing Lutherans, and active in the Lutheran Church most of our lives. When we moved here 50 years ago, we joined Emmanuel Lutheran Church in Vienna with our two daughters. And over time, they grew up, got married, settled in Centerville, and joined St. Andrew. So it wasn't too long before we joined them at St. Andrew to keep the family together, and spent many happy years at St. Andrew. As we got older, we decided we were going to look around for a church that was a little closer to home. And so we came to visit King of Kings. And we were greeted very warmly, and that was impressive. And very friendly congregation. We appreciated the worship service. It was much to our comfort and liking and spiritually uplifting. And we also happened to attend church on the day that the congregation was voting on their annual budget. And one of the things that impressed both of us was the amount of the congregation's income that was being directed toward others. At that time, the charitable contributions were running at 17% of contributions. And we thought, hey, this is a congregation that has the right spirit. And so we came back, and it wasn't long before we decided to join because of the proximity, the worship services, the attitude of the congregation toward sharing its treasure, and just the whole environment that we found. About a year later, after we joined in 2006, my wife died. And I can't tell you how much this congregation helped me through that very difficult time in my life. They just displayed extraordinary care in helping through my wife's memorial service, and in the hard times that followed, I had a lot of people giving me a lot of comfort. And as time passed, I felt more and more at home in the congregation. And the congregation gave me a lot of opportunities to serve. Among those were the opportunity to work on the church's preschool board and help with the church's preschool. I love kids. Another opportunity was to serve as a trustee to the congregation. Another opportunity was to help out with the hypothermia shelters every year. Another opportunity was to join the men to do good work at the Caroline Furnace retreat in the Shenandoah Valley. Another opportunity was to pitch in and help with the choir. I love to sing. And the choir, of course, greeted me with open arms. I had a decent voice a few years ago. You might not recognize it anymore. But I just had so many opportunities to put my talents to work through the church. And I guess the bottom line is I'm very grateful to King of Kings for helping me come closer to God and to understand more deeply his grace and love for me, and how Christ has enabled me to know that peace that passes all understanding that St. Paul talks about. Thank you, King of Kings, and all the members that have been helpful.